this is not a clickbait. I'm buying ADA Cardano. Yes, this is not a clickbait. Now, if you are an OG ninja and you have been following me for the long term for a few years now, you know that I used to love Cardano. I used to trade a lot of Cardano. I show a lot of trades. You can go back in the channel and take a look at that. I had it in my long-term portfolio, but it had to go out after my last trade because it just was such a long term of pretty much doing nothing, and it did not really perform as I was expecting, honestly, right? And I know that is gonna really make a lot of the ADA diehard followers angry, but you know, at the end of the day, even though I am a long-term holder, I still gotta chase the ones that are gonna be making me the most return in the shorter time, right? Which is makes a lot of sense. At least that's my strategy. So what I'm gonna do today is just gonna show you my plan, my strategy for ADA Cardano, why I'm going in again, and the whole sort of idea behind this plan, you know, and why I'm actually going in again. Well, everything changed yesterday when, you know, Donald Trump and of course the new administration announced that they are gonna be, or at least this is the plan. This is not like confirmed yet. If it were confirmed and they were already buying all these assets, it will be already Bitcoin at 150,000, I would say, and ADA at $3. So this is just a plan, an advice that he has for the administration, for the crypto sort of team behind his administration, that to include Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and ADA. We know that the CEO of ADA, the founder, of course, had some ties with Donald Trump. We saw that before, so that's the reason most likely that this actually even happening, because before this, ADA was not doing pretty much nothing. So there is no hype, there is not that much trend, there is not that many builders in the chain. So I mean, it is still an important asset. It's still a blue chip. It's still one of the most important cryptos in the space, but I will say it doesn't have the same sort of stand that XRP has at this point, or Bitcoin, or Ethereum, or even Solana. So this had a little bit of that push from that specific things, right? Because advisory work and, you know, blah blah blah. But it's a pretty good time to actually go in. Now, this is a trade, as I always say, that I'm not going to be losing any money. I'm actually going to be buying around $1 again. Maybe size is going to be 10 to 20 grand on this, not that much. I don't want to really overexpose myself to this trade because I prefer to invest in Bitcoin and some other, at least, you know, 80% of my portfolio is used for long-term holdings and tradings, and the other 20% is for pre-sales, fair launches, ICOs, if for new coins, risky move. You know, I love that, and that's what you guys like to see. So that's what I actually bring to the channel all the time. But this is my daily thing, what I trade on a daily basis, right? Only top ecosystem, because I send them to my cold wallet, and you know, that's what I do. But anyway, the first buy is gonna be around $1, and my two DCAs are pretty simple. If the price goes to 0.6 to 60 cents, for example, 60 to 50 cents, it's gonna be my DCA number one, the same amount of money as the initial investment. So I only need a 50% pump, and I'm gonna be breaking even. I can close the first one, and it's gonna be the same money, right? And then we have, of course, DCA number two, which this one is gonna be on the $20 to $30, 20 to 30 cents sort of entry price. And with this setup, I do believe, because we have been a lot of years in these levels, that I'm gonna be more than safe, even if this is the case, which I don't believe so. For the taking profit, it's gonna be on the long term. I don't really care. It can be 1 or 2 years. It doesn't matter. And it can be $2.50, $3 range, and then I'm gonna be taking some profits and maybe leave some running. But I usually like to wait for all-time high, unless it's Bitcoin that I even have Bitcoin locked until 2035, so I don't even care what's gonna happen, right? But I would say this setup is easy, is newbies friendly, put it away, new traders, is easy to understand. You just need an entry target, you need a plan, you need an exit target, and of course you need to do DCAs, because it is really hard that every time you buy, the price is gonna increase. You know, in this market, traders usually face volatility, losses, and as long as you don't sell, you don't lose, but you gotta have funds to put yourself in a better range. Once the price goes down, you can buy again, And then overall, to save your capital, you're gonna need less performance if you do that. And you're minimizing the risk by doing DCA all the way down. But the pros are that you're gonna be saving your capital faster once the price increases, less time to wait, and of course, it's just gonna be a better management plan for your capital. But the risk is that you are investing more, so there could be a chance that the price never recovers, which it is pretty much impossible. It's not gonna happen. So those are the things you gotta keep in mind. As mentioned, the main reason why, even because if there is a 2% chance that Bitcoin and Cardano and Ethereum, these 5 assets are gonna be used as a reserve next to gold, next to the other like currencies that they use as the number one reserve, as one of the currencies used in the number one economy in the world right now with the Trump administration, pro crypto, and they try to be before, do it before China does it, right? So that's the mentality, and that's he said in his interview, that is a pretty strong chance to me, even if there is a small percentage, like we're not even sure what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna take the risk, and that's the reason why I'm making this trade. Now, I usually share all my trades, so make sure to subscribe, like, and of course, let me know in the comment section, what are you holding? What do you think about this? Is it too risky, or if it's too late or too early, or whatever you think that about this trade. And also, remember, to make money in crypto, you just gotta have a vision, and you gotta stick to a plan. Most of the time, the money is made through the stronger protocols. You can make money in Bitcoin forever, and you can actually make a living. You can make a blog, you can do whatever you want. Just if you focus on one thing, you're gonna be massively successful at it. But sadly, that's not what I can do, because you guys like micro caps and risky places. That's what I bring to the channel. But in reality, there is a lot of money to be made in Bitcoin yet, in Ethereum, and pretty much in these billion-dollar cap protocols, in XRP. It doesn't matter. Still early, really early, and there's still a lot of money to be made on a safe bet. Of course, if you go with the meme coins and all the pre-sales and all the launches and all the risky move, when Bitcoin drops 10%, they drop 99%. Just keep that in mind. But they usually do 10x, 20x, 50x if you can find a good one. So at the end of the day, it's still fine. It's not the end of the world, I would say. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, that's good. That's it. That's my idea behind this trade. If you want to give traction, if you want to follow all my trades, whatever I buy, whatever I sell, make sure to subscribe as mentioned, and join us on Telegram. I usually talk about this all day. This is what we do, crypto. The crypto is alive, and is the future, and is the new finance, the new financial standard in the world. It's actually crypto, and it's gonna be crypto eventually. We have seen more banks allowing, we have seen banks launching stable coins, and we have seen a bunch of stuff, BlackRock going in. We have seen hedge funds with 40, 50, $100 billion in capital already. And most of it is on Bitcoin and Ethereum. But of course, it's gonna be moving down to all coins as well, even though right now, we are pretty much a Bitcoin season. There's no question about it yet. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like it, dislike it? Do you think it's a good move, a bad move? And also, as mentioned, join us on Telegram, because a lot of fun is actually happening right there. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.